question, you talk of the universe. Is there only one universe? Why was it created? And what was there before? Why did the omnipresence create man? And why is there so much evil about if we are created in his image? First of all, I talk of the Guru verse. The Guru is that which turns your darkness into light. The Guru verse is this conceptual experience which leads us from darkness into light by bringing us all kinds of suffering and anomalies and weird events in order that we might awaken into understanding who and what we are. Scientists now posit there may be multiple universes. The sages say there are multiple dimensions. Ramana Maharshi said several times, I am existing in 20 different dimensions at the same time. So it is that consciousness which is inhabiting many different planes, and we are all inhabiting many different planes with different adjustments of our so-called personality, and with multiple possibilities. How we act in one dimension, we might not be acting in this dimension, and vice versa. That's why Jesus said, my Father's house has many mansions. He was talking about dimensions. I didn't have the word at that time. Why was it created? First of all, was it created? When did you discover that there was a creation? At what moment did you discover that you existed in a creation? Don't all shout at once. How did you happen to come into this appearance? Creation occurred when you realized you were in it. Why did you create it? How did you come to know that you were in it? Not before the age of 3. Gradually, it began to dawn on you that you existed, and that therefore the rest appeared to exist. Now, the same thing happens every single night. When did you discover that you were in your dream? Somehow, a dream world manifested around you. It suddenly or gradually appeared. Was it created? You have a dream world which has a history. I went into museums in my dream that showed me the whole history of the world I was dreaming. And yet, it was only created at the moment I entered the dream. Was that a creation? This dream only appears as a creation when you awaken into it. And when you disappear out of it, you won't have any conception of a creation. So why are you looking for a why and a wherefore when you don't even know how this appeared or how you became aware of it? When you don't know even how you become aware of the creation in your dream at night, and yet you awaken into the dream in the day and believe this was created. And we get loads of creation stories. Every tradition has a different idea. But the secret is in the chicken and the egg. Which came first? The chicken or the egg? If the egg came first, what laid it? If the chicken came first, where did the chicken come from? The greatest sages understand that this is spontaneous creation. It happens when you awaken into it. And it seems to have a history, but it only has the history that is manifested through your particular consciousness. As your dream history is created according to your own specific consciousness. So why is there evil in your dream? Has it got nothing to do with you? Someone asked, if we create the universe, what about the bits that are nothing to do with us? What bits are nothing to do with us? Every single aspect in your dream has to do with you. If there are evil beings in your dream, if there are people suffering in your dream, if there are negative events in your dream, if you're being mugged, if you're being stabbed, if there's wars going on in your dream, how can you say it's got nothing to do with me? It has everything to do. Everything in that dream is showing you an aspect of yourself which you have not rectified, which comes back to haunt you in this daily dream. If your nightly dream was clear, your daily dream and all the supposed evils in this daily dream would also be clear and not happening. Ramana Maharshi, when asked, do you dream? He said, yes, I dream of temples and chanting. Always. Because he was living within or from the self. So all the mind-produced problems were not there in his consciousness. So his nightly dream was perfect, his daily dream was pure. There were world wars going on while he was alive, but around him, nothing happened. He lived without any of the horrors of the wars, because his world was different. He had emancipated himself, or had been brought to a state of emancipation. So there is nothing that is going on in this daily dream, which lasts only a few score years and 10, then is gone. And another dream occurs, the Bardo dream, other dimensional dream, recycling dream back into this kind of worldly dream. So the wars, the politicians, all the aspects that are going on are certain fears locked in your psyche, which are being manifested in this dream world in order that you surmount and overcome the problems that are still lurking in your psyche. And it is your way of relating to seemingly negative situations which will determine the depth into which you experience the self.